Hello. So, welcome to day 25
7.
of UK quarantine. I am making these videos every day just as a way to document the weird times we're living in and also to keep you company. And I'm wearing this hat indoors because when I did my little hat review video, there was someone that was like really shocked that I didn't try on the purple one because I said it was just the same as the green one, when actually I prefer the purple one. So I thought, why not? I'll just wear it for the video. Fan service, right? And it's a nice hat. I mean, I like it. I look down my little viewfinder there. I like a nice fisherman's hat. Covers up the fact that like I'm functionally bald. Are you supposed to wear it ears in or ears out? I feel like ears out looks a little bit dobby, doesn't it? Let's take a look on Google. Fisherman's hat. Should you have your ears in a beanie?
According to Birchbox, simply wear the beanie without cuffing it so that it covers your ears. The front should rest just above your eyebrows.
Did I say the cursed phrase? Did I like invite her to Did I invite her to answer that question? God, who knows? Okay, anyway, so yeah, I guess like that then, but that's so much. Maybe they just meant like their beanies, but I don't know, I see a lot of pictures of both and I think that it makes me look dumb having the ears out, so I'm going to stick with it like this. Anyway, so that was a nice little detour, but today's video I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the stuff I've been watching lately. Yeah, because, you know, I want to and you'll get what you're given. Okay, so I'll tell you what I watched recently that I was surprised by was Avatar, like as in the James Cameron one. And honestly, like that was a lot better than I remembered it being, actually. Although when I first watched it, there was like the braid, you know, sex scene. But they've removed that apparently because people thought it was weird, which I'm like, that's really weak. That's really weak of you. But yeah, regardless of not being able to watch them touch tentaculars, I just thought the movie was pretty good. Like it's not a grand movie, right? It's not great. I wouldn't be like, oh, you have to see it. But I remember hating on it probably because it was popular and at the time I was just like a teenager or something. But isn't it funny how that was like the world's highest grossing film at a time, but it basically like it vanished overnight. Vanished. Like, you know, I don't think that everyone I know has seen it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it must surely be mostly overseas markets. I have no idea. I'm completely pulling that out of nowhere. But it just, you know, was there and then it was gone. Like other stuff has had much more longer lasting impact on pop culture. Although, did you know they're making that into a 5-movie series? Like, that film came out in 2009. By the way, it's beautiful. The graphics and everything like that. The graphics, the design, it's all gorgeous. But especially for 2009. That's like, what, 11 years ago now? Insane. Films come out today that don't look that good. But yeah, a 5-film series. Apparently Avatar 2 is out this December. I haven't heard anything about it. Like, I don't know if maybe there's some news out there I'm just missing, but I haven't seen any posters or teasers or anything. Is it too soon? I don't know. Like, or are they like crunching to finish it? Apparently, as of this December, there's going to be a new Avatar out every year for like the next 4 years. And then the last one will be Avatar 5 coming out in 2025. Does that track? I feel like I saw the last one coming out in 2025, but who knows? Anyway, Yeah, we watched it on Disney Plus the other night, and I just really liked it. Like, I thought it was, you know, really well constructed and stuff like that. There's some stuff in it that's a little bit tropey, which I know is like, oh, it's just such a numbnuts thing to just point out tropes these days, right? But I mean, I'm not a fan of the old, like, I feel like really tired narrative device of, you know, man meets woman who is a badass, and by the end of the film, he surpasses her in badassery. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, the biggest example that sticks in my mind of it, besides this one, obviously, is like the Lego movie. Say, is another, like, maybe completely opposite end of the spectrum example of it. Chris Pratt Lego Man, like, is a complete, you know, idiot, meets Wildstyle, who is a badass and everything, and then by the end of the film he completely outranks her. Neo in The Matrix, Neo meets a badass female, and then by the end of the movie he completely outranks her. Like, it's like a common thing, right? And it kind of gets my goat a little bit, but it's whatever, I guess. I think it's like, but yeah, like, I enjoyed it, and I'm kind of looking forward to the 5-movie series, right? I mean, at worst, it's just going to be okay, a big okay story. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've all been in simultaneous development, so they're all going to happen, even if the next one is kind of dog shite, right? Like, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. And also interesting to see if there's any delays, like, are any finishing touches going to be delayed by Corona? Or maybe if they've already got all the release dates planned for the next 5 years, then they've probably done the finishing touches, right? But I guess the other thing I've been watching, you know, last time I said that Futurama was the big comfort watching. Well, now it's The Simpsons. Like that kind of mid-range Simpsons. So many of the memes that have come out of The Simpsons are all from season 5, and I hadn't realised it until I like sat down to watch it. It's just still so funny. Like, I can't think of anything that hasn't gone into adult humour. Any animations that haven't gone into adult humour but also aren't aimed at children that are that funny. And it's just, you know, again, like Futurama, very much a problem of its time, and being a mature and a kind of more worldly adult now, watching it with the gift of hindsight, there's a lot of stuff in there that's very, you know, dodgy, but it's just such good background nostalgia TV, and I've really been enjoying watching it. I say watching it, a lot of the time it's on just like in the background while I'm playing Animal Crossing or cooking or something like that, you know. And the plushie that I made, while I was making that, I was actually sewing it up in here because I was filming it half the time as well. And basically the whole time I was sewing that, I was watching a YouTube channel belonging to a awesome woman called Lindsay Ellis. And it's just the best. She writes these like long form video essays about pop culture and stuff, and sort of like pop culture through the lens of film theory. And so I guess mostly it's films and TV shows, right? Like, it's films and TV shows through the lens of film theory, and she's incredibly intelligent, and she makes these really great observations, and it's just such an interesting watch, right? Like, she's so well researched as well, actually. She did this like 3-part video on the Hobbit series that, like, I've watched twice already because it's so good, and she went to New Zealand and she interviewed people involved with the movie, and yeah, she's very intelligent, she makes a very well constructed video, she's really personable, and like, there are so many of these long form videos on her channel that it was just like the perfect thing to sit and sew to. And like, it was kind of a treat to get to work on the plushie because I'd know that I'd be able to come and sit up here with a cup of tea and stick Lindsay Ellis on and just get the sewing done. It was really good. I would highly, if you're into that kind of thing, I would highly recommend her channel. And there are some others as well that I really haven't spent a lot of time on, but I've watched a couple of videos on, like ContraPoints and Philosophy Tube. They're both really good, and they're more about like political concepts and stuff like that, like socio-political type things, and they're super intelligent, and their deconstructions are really, really, really enjoyable to watch. But you know, when I just wanted some comfort to sit and do some sewing, like I kind of just wanted something a little bit more easier to digest, right? Not that like Lindsay Ellis's videos are easy to digest, because there's a lot of like intellectual film theory stuff in there, but also they're funny without making you hate the world we live in. Does that make sense? Like, all of their videos are all great, but you know, at a time where the world is so horrible and difficult out there, sometimes it's nice to be able to just escape it a little bit. So that's my little update on the kind of stuff that I've been watching at the moment. You know, just to stay comfortable, stay sane. So if, yeah, honestly, let me know what you've been watching, because I would love to add more stuff to the list. I'm sort of a big, you know, I'm a creature of habit. I'll just end up watching the same things over and over again. But so some suggestions are welcome. I still haven't watched Tiger King. I'm desperate to watch it, but I just keep putting it off because I'm either editing a video in the evening or playing or something like that. But you know. Okay, bye.